Welcome to Citrine Health Presents. My name is Yesenia and I'm one of the community research navigators at Citrine Health. Our mission is to connect women and their families to services and resources for health and wellness. We are a nonprofit social service agency that has been supporting our community for the last 26 years. I want to introduce our next guest. Her name is Donna Moulton from Housing Hope. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks for having me.
I'm so excited for everybody to know a little bit more about the Housing Hope. Can you please tell us the mission?
Sure, I will actually read you our mission statement. Our mission is to promote and provide affordable housing and tailored services to reduce homelessness and poverty for residents of Snohomish County and Camano Island.
Fantastic. How can people apply for the Housing Hope?
For our properties, there's a couple of ways that you can apply. For folks that are homeless, you can go through the county's 211 system. So coordinated entry fills some of our units that are designated for folks that are homeless. And then for our permanent supportive units, you can contact leasing@housinghope.org. And I also have a phone number for you. It's 360-474-7939. And so whenever folks contact through that email or phone number, they can set up an appointment to schedule some time to assess eligibility for the units that are open.
I love how you have a website and a phone number because that means that people that either don't have access to it or are not capable to be able to go to the internet, then they also have that opportunity to be able to make that phone call.
Absolutely. And we know that multiple levels of access are really important for the folks that we're working with. So we do try to provide our services and access in as many different ways as possible.
Awesome. And once they apply, how long would the wait list be?
It just really depends on whether or not there are open units and what the turnover rate is in our units. So I would certainly, call and get on a waiting list if there is a waiting list. We do have some units open at this point. So I would encourage folks that have a need for that housing to be in contact.
That is really good to know that there are some available at this point. Doesn't mean that when you call, they might be there or not. But it is good to know that there is kind of a way for people to know once they call.
Yeah, and it's a little bit of a complicated process in that we have various sized units based on the composition of a family, and we also have them all throughout Snohomish County. So we have them in North County, East County, and then centrally located. Our next property is in the southern part of the county. So we're really excited about being able to have representation in all regions of the county so that we can maximize the ease of transition for folks in their home communities.
I love that because some people have a job and they're in that area, or for one reason or another, they need to stay there. And knowing that you guys are expanding to be able to go and access everybody, that's amazing.
Yeah, we know folks are most successful when they're in their home communities where they have all of their organic supports around them. So it gets significantly more difficult whenever you are withdrawn from that community where that support really is important to well-being and success for folks going forward.
That's awesome. I know Housing Hope helps people not just with homes. Can you tell us about why breaking the cycle of the program is helpful?
Yeah, I'm excited to tell you about that. So Housing Hope actually is comprised of Housing Hope, but also Hope Works. Hope Works is our workforce development program where we provide job training for participants. We have a 12-week job training program that includes participation in one of our 4 enterprises. So you may have seen around town Kindred Kitchen or Groundworks or Renew, which is our furniture resale shop. And then, of course, we have Tomorrow's Hope Child Development Center as well. So we really look at all of those pieces that impact somebody's ability to have a living wage and affordable housing as in concert. So we know that the more supports that we can provide in additional domains that are impacting a household, the more successful they will be going forward. So we really do try to bring to bear not only that affordable housing piece, because we know that there are all sorts of other things in that are important in households, going forward. So we really try to strengthen all of that going forward and wrap all of those services around them. So at our properties, we do have staff that meet with families and talk a little bit about what their goals are and identify what some barriers are to reaching those goals, and assist and support so that folks are empowered to work towards their goals and to meet those intermediate goals in order to reach that long-term goal of stability and self-sufficiency.
I love that. Setting up for success with resources, with being able to have a support system. That's amazing. I really like that. Being able to help people move forward. Sometimes that we don't know where to start. And having someone that has done this before, and it's their job to be able to do it, but they're willing to help is the important part. And I love that you guys are setting up people for success that way.
Yeah, it's pretty terrific stuff.
Yeah. Is there anything else that we haven't touched that we can share with the community about Housing Hope?
I would just say that we have all sorts of volunteer opportunities through Housing Hope and HopeWorks to improve our communities. For us particularly, our communities are our properties where we are supporting residents going forward, and our properties are large and have gardening space and different things like that often, volunteer groups have a lot of fun working on those projects for us. So there's a lot of opportunities to provide support, whether it be through volunteering. We have several events during the year that Housing Hope and HopeWorks are involved with. Our big fundraiser is Stone Soup, which happens in May. So you can certainly, mark your calendars, but it's important for us to provide information and outreach around what our services are. And it's important for us to also know what's going on in our communities and to gather that information so that we can be the most responsive in each of the regions of the county going forward. So we have some regional advisory boards in North County, East County, and South County that work to gather some of that information and provide information to staff about some of the needs in each of those locations. They are always looking for property, for future development going forward. So there's lots of ways for folks to be involved and to contribute to the mission of Housing Hope and HopeWorks going forward. And, if there's any questions, there's a bunch of telephone numbers on our website. So housinghope.org. Folks can certainly visit there and find out more about Housing Hope and HopeWorks.
Yeah, and we will put at the end of the video, we'll put links for the website and also the phone number, so it'll be easy access for people to come and find Housing Hope. Donna, thank you so much for spending this time with us. It was amazing. Thank you for sharing little nuggets, as we call them here, of information about Housing Hope. If you guys want to know anything else and be able to know a little bit more or how they can help you, please go to their website and their phone number. They are so willing to help.
Thank you.
Bye, Donna.
Bye.
Thank you again, Donna Moulton, the CEO of Housing Hope. Thank you so much for coming and sharing how the community is being supported and being able to share resources and being able to have somebody to be there with them in their journey. If anybody is looking for help or knows somebody that needs help, please don't be shy. They have a website that you can do all the application on, and then also they have a phone number if that is your option. It is wonderful to be able to have another part of this community being helped. Thank you again so much for sharing. And don't forget to subscribe and be able to follow us in our following videos and like the video as well. See you later.